Cheech. This is a very unique documentary. You're both involved as there's a road trip going on, there's animation, there's some fourth wall breaking. How special was it that this film is just as fun and unique as your comedy is?
Well, it was amazing. It was, it took a lot of doing, and what perspective it was going to be told from, what the story was going to be, and what part of our life it concentrated on. Seemed to work that out pretty well. I had no
And
problem.
and Tommy, I love that this film really takes a look at your early days as a musician. I was curious, did you feel like your early days as a musician, did that really set you up to like be creative? Did that help your comedian career, or are they just totally different?
No, what it did, it showed me who I am. I really am. And like I'm not a lead guitar player. I can play guitar, but I don't never consider myself a guitar player. But it was something that I could do. See, when you grow up in a farm or in the country, people need help. You don't ask them, you just help them. And I had a fiddle player, and he needed a backup guitar player, and his guitar player got a job and left, and so I was the closest guy in the neighborhood that could play uh, behind him as a backup rhythm guitar player. And so I spent a bunch of years backing up a fiddle player. And he was very strict. We played for dances, house parties. And so we would play like a regular gig, and we go for hours, go all night. And I had to learn how to keep the rhythm and keep the time and learn the changes and everything. And so, which I did. And then as I got older, I started, playing with musicians that knew the music, and then I started picking up all the different aspects of it. But my whole right from the beginning, my whole thing was trying to do the right thing. Because I grew up I spent a lot of time in an orphanage. And when you're a young kid in an orphanage, you learn your place very fast. And I learned that if you hang out with big, strong people, they will protect you, keep you from the bullies. And if you just listen to the teachers and just stay invisible, but learn the lesson, that's what I did. And so by the time, I was kind of on a spiritual path and a righteous path with the music. And so combine it together, then I found out how powerful being a performer would be, and that I could do it. Then it just took me further.
Yeah,
It,
and you found the perfect partner for yourself. And Cheech, I wanted to ask because the film does bring up your falling out, and it doesn't stray from that, and it shows that that there's some sore spots are still there, but you guys have really reunited so well over the past 20 years. You've worked together and toured. What does it mean for you that not only has this creative partnership carried on and made it through these tough times, but this real brotherhood between you two have really made it last?
well, that's really what it is. We're brothers. We're not best friends, like we grew up together. We're brothers, and we treated each other like brothers. Sometimes you want your brother to shut up, and sometimes you want your brother to help you. And this thing that I got to do. And so that's kind of how we grew up. As we both understood that at the beginning, because I mean, viewing the conversation we're having in this movie is no different from any conversation we might have had throughout our career. You know, we were always kind of battling, and that's kind of where the pearl emerges is when there's irritation in the shell.